The band Famous.
The band Famous.
The band Famous.
Our first album, that's what it looks like on the App Store.
The band Famous, yeah. We communicated with each other. Yeah.
Welcome back to another TBF episode here on our official YouTube channel. We are discussing player versus player, and not only discussing, but we are going to be demonstrating PvP in Pokemon Go. The day has come. Zander and I have talked about it. This is actually his perspective. You'll notice he has 2 charge moves, and you can actually use your charge TM and choose which one you want to re-roll. So that's awesome news, you guys. He's actually going to train his Pokemon. He's going to train his Gyarados to learn another charge move for 10,000 dust and 25 Gyarados candies, which he has over 2,000 still. And now look at there, he has Outrage and Crunch available to him. So double Dragon with his quick attack and also a dark move option in his charge attack. So here Zander is training his shiny Gyarados to learn another charge attack, and this time now he has Dragon Tail, Hydro Pump, and Outrage. So a dragon attack for his secondary charge move. Pretty strong. Alright, and now what you all have been waiting for. So here we have Zander looking to challenge moi. He's going to challenge me, and he's going to challenge me to the Great League. Might as well start there since it just launched. But pretty awesome that there's 3 different leagues, the Great, the Ultra, and the Master, and we aspire to do well in them all. So here we go. And Zander and I are just testing this out. It is so new, having just launched tonight, and we wanted to get this to you right away because we know not everybody gets to experience it right away. This right here is what we consider the current meta of PvP. That shield is so crucial because you have to be careful when you use it. You don't want to use it against Pokemon that are going to do damage to you that's not very effective. You want to use that shield when Pokemon are hitting your Pokemon with super effective damage. Think about the glass cannons in your PvP setup that you might pick, like Alakazam or Gengar, for example. They can put out a lot of damage, but they don't have a lot of stamina, a lot of defense, so they're going to go down a lot faster. You don't want to use that shield at bad moments either in your PvP lineup because you don't know what kind of hidden moves might be coming at you. And so actually, I used my shield earlier in the fight. Luckily, I still had 1 shield left, and so you'll see it said not very effective, whereas that would have probably done super effective damage, as he does 2 times damage to my Lapras, and I could have sustained the fight with my Lapras had I saved both of my shields for this fight, remembering that Lapras takes 2 times damage from fighting Pokemon. So I did make a mistake in that fight because had I started with my Hitmonlee, I would have at least taken neutral damage, so it wouldn't have mattered as much that I had used my shield earlier in the fight. But yes, guys, saving your shield is very important. You don't want to just use it because you're really going to need it when you're going against the Pokemon that counter your Pokemon the most. And as we know, some Pokemon have more counters than others, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. And that is going to be a key part of the strategy in this game, is being quick on your feet, because you don't know at this moment what Pokemon you're going to go up against. Other than that, they're going to be under 1500 CP or 1500 CP at the max. So it could be anything that you're going up against, realistically. And many Pokemon have moves that are outside of their stab moves, meaning the moves that they're typically granted, such as Poliwrath with fighting and water. So you really have to keep these things in mind, that things aren't always going to even be as they appear appear. So there's going to be smoke and mirrors in some of these fights, and you just need to be ready for that. And so saving your shield, and also prior to PvP, being mindful, or even from here on out, being mindful of who you're powering up, who you're putting your precious stardust and candies into, because now the meta is changing with the different classes of PvP. Now Pokemon that are 1500 CP and under matter. Now Pokemon that are 2500 CP and under matter. And of course Master being the most maxed out OP Pokemon endgame level. Okay, really any Pokemon that is 2500 CP or above can go in the Master tier. But CP and IVs do matter. They do make a difference. So back to the PvP battle. Here's round 2. So I just got my butt kicked by Zander, and he's feeling pretty confident, but he does not expect my legacy Omastar, who is going to put in work, ladies and gentlemen. He has a rock fast move. It is called Rock Throw, and believe me when I say he will be throwing rocks all day. He's ready to rock and roll. He can clearly take the heat with this Blaziken, and he has Hydro Pump for his secondary move. So while Zander thought he might just nuke any Pokemon I could have potentially brought to the battlefield, he did not anticipate my bringing that OP Legacy Omastar. He's OG, and look at him. Not even the shiny legendary Moltres can touch this Omastar. Look at that. He's already almost knocked out. Not very effective against Omastar. So this hopefully should demonstrate just how important it is to bring those Pokemon with a super effective damage, and even better if it's coming out of left field where your opponent is not going to expect it. They're going to be thinking that they have the fight, and you're going to come at them with that move that they would never expect. It's going to give you the upper hand in the fight, and you're going to reign supreme with those legacy moves. So hopefully you held on to some of them if you were able to encounter some of them in the wild back in the day. So it was very satisfying to be able to have such a remarkable comeback with the Omastar, who did not disappoint, to say the least. One more thing regarding the PvP element in Pokemon Go is whatever Pokemon you're using, when you're building up that charge move, rather than using your charge move when you build it up right away, you can switch to another Pokemon, use that Pokemon, and then switch back to the Pokemon you were previously using and have that charge move available to use. And a friendly reminder that as you are approaching the ultimate end game level, it really counts who you power up. For example, the IVs, okay? Some Pokemon, they're going to have maybe not the best attack, but they have good defense and they have good HP. And now that might matter, because when you run out of shields, hey, if you have good defense or good HP, you might be able to take a couple more hits than, for example, a Pokemon that has really good attack, but really bad defense and really bad HP. So these are inevitably going to factor into PvP. So things to keep in mind: Pokemon with the stronger IVs, with the higher IVs, with the better attack, defense, HP stats, it does matter. It does make a difference. At least from our initial observations experiencing the PvP experience in Pokemon Go, which is pretty awesome. And I really hope that this video has been helpful for you guys. I hope that it helps you to prepare if you're not already experiencing PvP, if you're still on the grind to get to level 40. I hope that this video inspires you to get that Stardust, get that grind, get to level 40, and before you know it, you'll be PvPing in no time, because it happened, guys. Some of you thought it never would, but we've been longing for this day, and it's finally arrived with the latest update to Pokemon Go, with the launch of PvP that we have been eagerly and enthusiastically talking about in previous videos of our eSports episode, as you may remember. And if not, we encourage you to refresh and revisit those episodes, as we hope that they will provide you with some helpful knowledge for Pokemon Go, as well as League of Legends, another esport that we participate in and sometimes discuss here on this channel. Also on this channel, you can look forward to a new music video coming soon We are diligently finalizing the music video for Emotional Scatter, which you may hear exclusively streaming on TBF Radio on bandfamous.com, our official website, and we welcome you to check that out and hope that you will enjoy it in the meanwhile, and simply cannot wait to share the music video for Emotional Scatter. We really think it will be a treat for you guys. We really hope that you're going to enjoy it. And in other good news, be sure that you are a TBF newsletter subscriber, because there is going to be a huge newsletter going out soon, and you're going to want to just be familiar with bandfamous.com in general, because there's going to be some exciting happenings ongoing. Upcoming January 19th, 2019, we are going to have some incredible talent. Zander and I will be hosting. The Band Famous will be presenting a wonderful night full of good music for good cause. We're going to be together and we're going to be celebrating unity. We're going to be celebrating all about following your dreams. We believe in it. We believe it's important for you to follow your dreams, and so we invite you to stay tuned. You'll get to see Crown, you'll get to see Corinne O.C., you'll get to see Dakota Faye, and all three of these musicians are sure to be a treat. They're incredibly talented. They're wonderful humans. And if any part of you were doubting that what I'm saying is true, this proves it right here, because together on January 19th, 2019, in partnership with the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, now feeding our community for 45 years from 1973 to 2018, fighting hunger and giving hope, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank serves 1 million individuals, including 400,000 children annually. So we're very happy as musicians, all of us, to be able to help contribute to this great cause with our upcoming event on January 19th, 2019. We will be hosting a food drive, again in partnership with this wonderful organization, and even if you can't get to Los Angeles but you want to help, you can check them out on the web at lafoodbank.org. And if you are able to attend our event, if you are able to join us, we know it will be a good time. More details coming soon, so be sure to get on our newsletter so you can support good music for good cause. And once again, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. More episodes on the way. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and look forward to more. Thanks for watching.